All right. Good morning. I had an early morning. It's a full moon. I don't sleep well when it's a full moon. I don't know if anybody else notices that. I know it sounds strange, but there's actually science to it. The gravitational pull is greater from the moon when it's a full moon, which makes us lighter. There's less pressure on us. So that's where you get the term lunatic, because some people get a little goofy, a little crazy, and some people just have more energy and have a hard time sleeping. That is my problem. But it's not your problem. So let's move on, shall we? The market is opening up around 17 points lower, which is really no big deal. We're going to open up pretty much around where we opened yesterday. Yesterday. And we'll see what happens, man, because like I said, we hit that 50% retracement. So now here's where the fight begins, the bulls or the bears. Who's going to win? Um, I mean, I think the economy's good. I don't think they're going to get crazy with interest rates. We're really geared up to move forward. Just guess what's happening to screw things up. Yep, Ukraine, Russia. So Putin's kind of making the bullshit argument that Ukraine attacked a Russian backed community in Ukraine, so they're like separatists. So really, it's a violation of Ukraine law. I mean, that's like us going after the people who stormed the Capitol. I mean, basically, these are our laws. You don't do shit like that. And that's what's going on in Ukraine. Russia's using it as an excuse. They're really not backing people up. So this is the bullshit we're going to have to deal with. It's going to go back and forth. I mean, really, I'd like to see the guy go into Ukraine, get the shit out of the way, and let's move on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, the weak may wait for the strong. As sad as it may seem, that's the case. And if we're not all back in Ukraine, we said it's not our problem, then cool. Or start putting the thumb screws to Putin and tell him to back the fuck off. So anyway, we're gonna have to deal with this shit back and forth, back and forth. So reduce your risk. That's the bottom line. Get in the market, reduce your risk. If you get hit or blindsided by this, you don't get too hurt. I mean, this is all the nature of the beast, geopolitical shit. Or just wait, because the more it's in the news, the more tempered we become as Americans, and then we don't care. So yeah, usually something's an issue three times, and on the fourth time we don't care. So now, I mean, like we had our third variant of Omicron, and now we're like, all right, enough already. We're moving on. We know we have disease we have to deal with. Let's move on. So anyway, that's the psychology in the market. Um, but this is what we're going to have to deal with, and it's probably going to be keep the volatility in the market through the winter and the summer. Everything they back off. Hopefully invade shortly, and then it's out of our hands and out of our hair. So today we have initial jobless claims. That's probably what everybody be watching. I mean, you're looking at building permits and housing starts. I don't think it's really a factor. I mean, if housing starts slow down, then and building permits slow down. We already have an inventory issue on homes, but we can't get material to build the homes anyway. So it's like a non-event. Maybe a knee-jerk reaction to it, I'm not really worried about it. Initial jobless claims, I'm going to find interesting forecast. 220,000. We'll see how it comes in. Actually, let me let you guys take a look at that. Bank, there it is. Forecast 220,000. The previous was 223,000. I mean, it's really not a big move they're looking for. 4 week jobless average, and that's what's going on. And then we got Bullard speaking again at 11 a.m. You know that fucking guy. He loves to drive that market down. But he goes back and forth. I mean, he's obviously got some loved ones making some money. So that's what we're watching for. As far as the setup, so look here, it's very jaggedy, and that just bothers me. You see this blue line? That's the smooth line, the fast line, or the blue line's the slow line rather. That's what you want the fast line to really look like. So we made one green finger. So a lot of you guys who have been with me have heard me use the term the market's giving us the finger. If this histogram gives us one green finger from yesterday and goes red today, really not a good sign. It gave us the finger, and it's going to move down and test some lows. So I don't see a really good trend reversal here. Take a quick look at what the weekly is building up to look like. Yeah, I mean, if we close here, that's pretty good. The momentum's really not turning around. Histogram's fading off a little bit, but the momentum's not turning around enough to get me excited. We'll have to see where it closes. I mean, if we, I, I, I don't think. Come on, hurry up! Can't get my crosshair. 4405. I mean, I don't think we got a 70-point down day. I mean, if we closed at a doji, I'd be a little disconcerted. Um, but we'll guess we'll have to take a look at the end of the week. Well, you know what? We got 2 days, so it's not impossible that we go back down to the uh, uh, blah, 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 to the 4400 mark. But we shall see, we shall see, we shall see. We closed up above the midline yesterday, but we got stopped out at the 50. So the midline is 20, the 20 EMA, and we got stopped out at the 50 EMA. If we, well, I think maybe we even broke the 50 EMA a little bit. 73, we closed. Yeah, we closed 2 points above it. So be nice if it held, but we're obviously opening up below it. Let's see if we can break above it again. I really, yeah, I'm neutral, man. I'm neutral. I have no idea which way we're going to go. A lot of variables out there keeping us from really making that decision. So that be's it, man. Ready, and well, be ready for Russia. Protect your downside. Nothing's a guarantee, so you can't really play when or if Russia's going to go in there. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, I mean, he could be trying to jack up oil prices, keeping them heightened to make money and just bounce that back and forth. I mean, who knows what the cat's game is? I mean, lots of offshore accounts trading on this shit. Um, we don't know. I mean, it's a walk in the park with this guy Biden in office. So yeah, I think Biden forgets overnight what he did the day before anyway. So, by the time he's briefed, the day's over and Putin got away with a ton of shit. So, that's it. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Again, I want to shout out to everybody who's leaving comments, like Anthony and Tommy and EB. EB has been with me for quite some time. That's Ina, who started supporting us um, last week, and again, we appreciate it. I didn't realize it was the same individual. I thought somebody just jumped on and then started supporting us, but she's been supporting us emotionally, spiritually for quite some time. So again, kudos, and everybody else out there who's been contributing and both monetarily and intellectually. Uh, Thanks so much. Keep it up. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Yo, you know my email, man. Hit me up on the email. Let me know what you want to see, what you want to hear. All the shit we should be doing. I'm happy to do it for you. All right. So everybody, I've got my meditation in. Get your meditation in. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Get your meditation in. Be calm and cool. Be at peace when you trade. And good luck trading.